and welcome to episode 10 for Aftershock Weekly. This week we're excited to go through a workshop that we had the honor to host last week as a Google partner for Small Business Week. Today we're going to be talking about getting found on Google, Search, and Maps. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to have some slides that we're going to go through so that you guys can see exactly what we're talking about and hopefully get a big takeaway from this week's episode. So, here we go. So getting found on Google Search and Maps. Now, it's important that a business's information appears correctly when people search online. Now, research shows that 97% of consumers use the web to find local goods and services, but only 37% of businesses have claimed a local business listing on a search engine. This workshop will explain how to create or claim your local business listing using Google My Business, and as a member of Google's Trusted Verifiers program, I have access to an instant verification option. If qualified, your business listing can usually go live on Google Maps within the hour. Once this verification process is complete, you can manage your information as it appears across Google Search and Maps and help potential customers find important information, including phone numbers, hours of operation, and driving instructions. Let's get started. Take a look at this example. Dandelion Chocolate in San Francisco, California. You can see how their business details appear on the search engine result page. Creating a business listing helps you control the details Google displays so they're up to date and consistent across search and maps. It won't guarantee that your business will appear in the search results, but it can help. Google My Business doesn't replace a business website, but it can help your listing stand out in the search results and on the map, and send potential customers to your site. Now, businesses with storefronts open to customers and those that meet with customers in local service areas can appear on Google Maps. These listings help searchers find businesses nearby. Google Maps also considers other factors like relevancy, distance, and prominence. Relevancy is how well a business listing matches a search. If your listing is detailed and up to date, Google is more likely to show it for relevant searches. Distance is just like it sounds. How close is the business to the searcher or the area specified? And prominence is gauged by how well known the business is based on information Google can find across the web. It's critically important that a business appears on any device when consumers want to know, go, do, or buy. Every day, consumers turn to whatever device is handy to act on their needs. Smartphones have become indispensable shopping tools, and many people rely on them to do research and make purchases. It's a significant trend. Shopping-related searches on mobile devices have grown more than 120% year over year. And it's no longer true that people look on mobile but buy on their computers. 30% of all online purchases now happen directly on smartphones. Google My Business makes it easy for your business listing to appear on all devices. It works on computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones, so potential customers can find you no matter how they get online. This is the Google My Business dashboard. You can add a profile photo to help Google Plus users find and identify your page. Your profile photo shows up whenever you interact with someone, so pick a photo that really represents your business, like your storefront. Add the profile photo by clicking on the blue circle gift icon or the button labeled Add Profile Photo. You also have the option to add business photos. Click the Add Photos button. And for businesses who want to show off their storefront, there is an option to add virtual tour. This connects you to the site with information about hiring a Google trusted photographer to take a 3D tour of your business location and add to your listing. In the top center area, you can see the information you entered when you created the listing a few moments ago, plus some areas that can use more information like add a website and add hours of operation. To make changes, click the red edit button or edit info in the top navigation. Adding info helps you make the most of your listing. Once you create the listing, add additional info like phone numbers, special business hours like extended holiday hours or days you're closed, your website URL, photos, and more. If you have a storefront, want to give people a sneak peek of what's inside, you can request a quote for a virtual tour. Created by trusted photographers certified by Google. Again, visit guybo.com/business to get started. Now let's get your business on Google for free. Let's start by seeing if or how the business appears across Google. Open a web browser like Google Chrome and visit www.guybo.com/TV. TV stands for Trusted Verifier. Once you navigate to guybo.com/TV, you'll see a page called the Check My Business page. Type in the name of the business. It may appear below as you type it in. If you see the business in the list, click on it. Otherwise, type in the complete business name and click Not Showing Up. This triggers a diagnostic tool that tells you whether or not the business can be found on Google. There are 3 possible outcomes. First, nice job, you're on the map. This means the business is verified. That is, the business owner or someone authorized to manage the page can sign in and make updates that appear on search and maps. You can see suggestions for keeping the business information accurate and up to date, plus a preview of the listing as it could appear on Google. If sections are missing information, they are highlighted for your attention. To access Google My Business from the diagnostics tool, click the Update Your Business Info button. You will need to sign in to Google My Business with the Google username and password associated with the listing. The second outcome is your business info might be incorrect on Google. This means that your business information may appear on Google, but the location is unconfirmed and your listing hasn't been claimed or verified. If this is your business, you can verify it to confirm the location by clicking the button labeled Verify Your Business Info. This starts the verification process. I'll explain how that works in a few minutes. The third outcome, the diagnostic tool, can find any information about the business and you see your business isn't on the map. Click Add Your Business Info to create a listing. Before using many of Google's products, you need to set up a Google account. This provides a single login, username and password, and access to all the connected Google products. For example, if you log into Gmail, which is automatically a Google account, you do not need to log in again to access your calendar or docs. They're all connected. If you don't use Gmail, you can register another email address as Google account by visiting www.google.com/accounts. If you see a list of businesses, scan the results to see if yours appears. If it does, click on it. This skips you ahead one step. You won't enter business details, you'll immediately be asked to confirm your business. Don't worry if you want to make changes to your information. I'll show you how to do that with Google My Business after you've confirmed the listing. If the business doesn't appear in the list or you don't see any options listed, click the link labeled Let Me Enter the Full Business Details. If you click Let Me Enter the Full Business Details, you will see this page that asks you to enter your business information. Now you'll enter information about the business. Pay attention to spelling and capitalization. This is what potential customers could see across Google. Here are a few guidelines. The business name must match the legal name. Nicknames, slogans, geographical landmarks, cross streets should not be included. If a business has multiple locations, do not add location differentiators unless they're part of the legal name. Do not enter the name in all capital letters unless that's the official business name. Enter the complete official street address for the business. Please don't include extra details like cross streets or nearby landmarks. You can add suite or office numbers on the separate address line. P.O. boxes are not allowed. Businesses that use P.O. boxes and cannot receive mail at their physical address cannot be verified via Trusted Verified app. Instead, submit verification requests at guybo.com/verify my business. These listings must be manually approved by Google. You also need to select a category for the business. Start by thinking of a category you'd like to use. Then type in a few letters to see what options appear below. You must choose an existing category. You can't edit or create them. It's okay if you can't find the perfect category, just choose something close. You can write a descriptive introduction for the business in a later step. Many local service area businesses operate out of private homes. These businesses can still operate on Google Maps without displaying the address or driving directions. Here's how you can do it. At the bottom of the page, look for the sections labeled, I deliver goods and services to my customers at their location. Check the radio button labeled Yes. Now you'll see a service area. You can define the service area by adding cities and a zip code, or specifically a radius. Keep in mind that the service area is intended for a local presence on Google Maps. It's not a way to advertise the business nationwide or worldwide. Even if the business ships products or offers services anywhere, the radius should reflect a local area. For example, in a densely populated area like New York City, the radius might be 5 miles. In a rural area, the radius might be 100 miles. Choose a distance that makes sense for your business. If the business has a service area and a storefront open to customers, check the box labeled, I also serve customers at my business address. This allows the address and the service areas to appear on Google Maps. When you're done, click Continue to go to the next step. Now review the information carefully. Click the back button to make any corrections. If everything looks good, check the box to indicate that you are authorized to manage the business information and agree to Google's terms of services. Then click Continue. Step 5. This starts a verification process to confirm the business location and your authorization to manage the listing. Verification options will appear. If you have access to the in-person verification option and you have one or more of the following original documents, you are eligible: utility bill, tax letter, business registration certificate. The documents must show the business name and address. If you have one of these documents in hand, click the button labeled Verify next to the in-person option. After clicking Verify, you should see a QR code. Please stay on the screen until the trusted verifier comes around to verify your business and scan your barcode. To do this today, the trusted verifier needs to review the documents you brought to the session to confirm your business name, location, and your authorization to manage it. Alternatively, expedited verification. You can put in your Google username into the complete email address associated with your business listing. That's the end of our presentation. Go ahead and sign in to google.com/business to take a look at your new business listing. Well, thanks for tuning in to episode 10 of Aftershock Weekly. I hope this week you got some great takeaways with our workshop. Please let us know if you like this format, if you liked a few weeks ago when I sat and talked about a couple of things that made a difference in our business. I want to hear your feedback so that we can continue to improve the show. Thanks so much, and we'll leave you with a quote.